this is Krishna and welcome back to my channel. This is part 8 of practical question series in React, and in this video we are going to see how to create a counter component in React using useState and how to create a counter component using useReducer. So first we are going to see how to create using useState. For this I have created a component called React2 where I am going to write everything in part8.js, and app.js is the parent component where I am going to use this part8.js. So I am going to give this entire code in the GitHub where you can clone the application or project and you can run in your local. For this I am going to remove this which is not necessary, and here I am going to create a variable called something called state and set state for setting the count, and I am going to use state in order to maintain the state, and this use state will take some initial state which is 0. Initially our counter value should be 0, and when user clicks on plus button we will be going to increase that count, and when user clicks on minus button we will be decreasing that count. As we are using this use state, we have to import this use state from React. Import use state from React. Now I am going to create two buttons. One is for decrementing and another is for incrementing the count. And once user clicks on this button, onClick event handler will be fired, which will call our method. So I am going to create this method handle increment or decrement like submit, and I am going to create this. Before this I am going to copy this and create another button for incrementing. Now I am going to create this method by using arrow function syntax. Now here I am going to make this count as decremented by 1, and here once user clicks on plus we will be incrementing by 1 value. So we will be getting this value, this decremented value or incremented value, to this handle submit as a parameter. So I am getting this data or something called count, and I am going to set the state by using this count value. So now it's already completed, and now I'm going to display this count to the user as state. So once this is done, let us save this and verify whether it's working or not. So here we don't have any errors. Now I am going to run this by using npm start. So let us wait until it gets compiled successfully. So if you have complex state management logic, you can always go with useReducer. As for this example we don't need useReducer, but I wanted to show how to do the same thing with useState and how to do the same handle counter with useReducer. So that is the main motto of this video. So it is getting compiled. So I'm not going to stop this series at all. and it will be very beneficial to the freshers or beginners, so it will be very helpful for you. So our code got compiled successfully, and you can see here, once we refresh the browser, you should be able to see two buttons, plus and minus, and the count. So if user clicks on plus, it is incremented. So it is getting refreshed. It is incremented, and if user clicks on minus, it will be decremented. So we can place conditions so that it will not be moved beyond 0. So it will be a positive number. So in this way we can create a counter by using use state, and now we are going to see how to create a counter using use reducer. Now I have removed entire code, and I am going to use reducer. For this I am going to import use reducer from React. Now here I am going to create another state and a dispatch equal to use reducer, which will take two parameters. One is a function called reducer, and another one is initial state. So I am going to create initial state. So you can create initial counter state or anything, as this is the count. Now I am going to create this reducer function above by using arrow function syntax. This reducer function will take two parameters, so we will do that later. And here I am going to create two buttons for incrementing and decrementing. This button is for decrementing, so minus on change So once user clicks on this button, on change event handler will be called, and here we will be writing some code. First we will be copying this and paste here. So this reducer will take two parameters. One is state, initial state, and another one is action. So this action is nothing but some type. Here we are going to create switch case, which will take action as parameter. If the case is increment incr, it will go inside this loop, and I am going to return state plus 1. So if the case is decrement, I am gonna return state minus 1. So if user want to reset this, it will go to default, and default will be return 0. That's it. So let us save this, and here once user clicks on this, this on change event handler will be called. Sorry, this will be on click. If you use input, it will be on change. As we are using button, it will be on click event handler. So once user clicks on this, we will dispatch. So in this dispatch, I am going to send the type as decrement. Here I am going to send type as increment. Now inside these buttons, I am going to show state to the user. This state is nothing but the count value. So let us save this. So here once user clicks on this, it will go to this on click event handler, and this dispatch will be fired where we are going to send decrement or increment. And so it will go to this reducer function with the initial state as 0, and inside this reducer function initial state will be 0 and action will be the type what we are sending from the dispatch. So it will go to this action and it will check whether it is increment or decrement, and if it is the increment, it will increase the count value. If it is decrement, it will decrease the count value. If it is none of the above, it will go to the default where we will be returning the 0. So let us save this and check whether it's working or not. So I have compiled this already. So it got compiled successfully, and let us head back to our browser and refresh this. So once user clicks on this, here we have pressed as minus because we have copied wrongly. So once user clicks on plus, it will be incremented, and if he clicks on minus, it will be decremented. So in this way we can create a counter using use reducer or use state. Here if you place it as plus symbols, it will be changed. So let us refresh this again and check. So you can see here we got plus and minus, and if you click on this minus, it will be decrementing, it will be incremented if you click on this. So in this way we can create a counter by using use state or use reducer in React. So this is the end of this tutorial, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.